Hello, Internet, and welcome to Conserving 915, America's #1 Latinx conservative talk show. I'm Dave.
El Pinche Steve is here.
What's up, guys? Ruben.
Hey, everyone. It's Angel.
Guys, welcome. Now, we have a few topics here we want to get over or get to, but we want to make it fun. Let's have a little fun today. What do you guys think?
Sounds good to me.
So we're not fun?
No, we're usually very boring and dry.
According to our ex, it says we're fun-loving, but I guess in YouTube mode, that doesn't necessarily happen all the time.
Exactly.
Let's see if we can have a little bit of magic this time.
What we're going to do from now on, because some people get the wrong idea, when we're being sarcastic,
We're going to hit that /S.
/S. All right, so if you see that, that means it's not what you think it means. Anyway, Ruben, why don't you start us off? What are we talking about
We
today?
found this really weird video from I don't even like saying her name. A lady that goes by I didn't want to say lady.
Nancy Pelosi.
A hoe that goes by the name of Nancy Pelosi.
/S.
She must be a wonderful woman.
/S.
And then it just so happens that she's being interviewed by Mr. Maddow.
Ms. Oh, I see what you mean. /S.
It's /S.
Yours was /S. Mine was serious, right?
It's
Anyway.
also the same letter, so I'm confused.
Here's
What's
the
the
thing.
point of these guys? They try and convince you up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left.
Women are boys and boys are girls.
All right, let's see what Mr. Maddow asks.
Nancy
This-
Pelosi. You can say it. Say it with me. Nancy.
No, you said it. Go. You already said it.
Okay.
Do it. What did she say?
Heard what Nikki Haley thought about that that confusion, that mistake by Donald Trump, but I don't know what you thought about it, and I'm curious.
Well, let me just say I'm not going to spend too much time on Donald Trump's cognitive disorders. But what I am going to say, and I want to, in friendship, say to Chris, he tried to say that Nikki Haley did not allow the National Guard to come, but it was Nancy Pelosi. It was nobody. It was Donald Trump.
Uh-oh.
He knows, and you know, that Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, and I begged
Miss
for
Maddow right there.
hours for the National Guard to come. He knows that we don't have the authority to bring the National Guard. The president does. Sad to say for the District of Columbia, because every other state, the governor has that power. So I'm more concerned about what he was trying to accuse her of than, again, his many misrepresentations.
Well, hold on.
Well, first off, she's talking about Donald Trump's cognitive
Decline.
ability or disability decline, whatever. And then she goes on to refer to Donald Trump as Joe. And then
Well, yeah, she means Donald Trump, but she
she corrected
slipped her
herself,
tongue.
but and
And
you know,
also-
no one's and I wouldn't say just because you say someone's name wrong, you're cognitive.
Right, no,
you already
it's-
need a neurologist to check you out, and but no one's gonna suggest that she's in cognitive decline. But it's just that if she's held to the same standard as Donald Trump, she should have been impeached right now.
She literally just did the same thing.
Yeah,
she did the same thing, and then
there's compilations of her doing that multiple times during
Exactly.
her career in Congress.
Slurring her words as well.
Yep.
what is Trump's nickname for Nancy?
That's a good question.
She does. I know he has a nickname for her. Anyways, and then also how Abbott wants to do a lot of things here in Texas, and they're always blocking them. But
Who's
then,
Who's they?
Well, who's they? The
federal
Democratic
The feds.
machine.
The
So
fuzz.
and then, but then right now he's saying that too bad for D.C. They're not a state, or else a governor would have all these authorities.
They would have the power to bring in.
The National
The
Guard.
National Guard.
These guys are just. These guys are just.
Oh
really-
no!
yeah.
But
They're very, it's selective enforcement, selective authority when they want to, and these guys are really, really. What would
crooked.
You
No, like
dude, that's not even crooked, bro. That's,
Evil. That's
just-
even worse than
You
crooked.
guys are just.
I'm trying to be nice. But yeah, Greg Abbott does it, and no, send in the feds, stop him,
Well,
he's wheeling away.
check out this post, man. It was amazing. So, Greg Abbott released a statement today, January 24th, 2024. And if you don't mind, you mind if I go over a few points on this?
Yeah, do it.
So just speaking of, this is kind of a continuation of what's been going on in the border here at Texas, home of the Alamo, by the way. Come and take it, baby. So I'm going to just read like the top paragraph right here. The federal government has broken the compact between the United States and the states. The executive branch of the United States has a conditional duty to enforce federal laws protecting states, including immigration law on the books right now. President Biden has refused to enforce those laws and has even violated them. The result is that he has smashed records for illegal immigration. And
He's knocking it out.
yeah, pretty much.
Don't use that term on him. What's wrong with you?
Backslash. Yes.
Slash S.
So
Angel, if
Sorry,
I can interrupt,
sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
I don't know if you would mind referring to him as alleged president. That's the way.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Alleged
it's up
President
to
Biden.
you, but to me, he's an alleged president.
I'm with you.
We're trying to get out of the hot water, man.
So anyway, just to continue on this statement, it's really, really cool because Governor Abbott, includes some of the case law, which kind of backs up the statement that he makes in this letter right here. And in conclusion, he pretty much writes, the failure of the Biden administration to fulfill the duties imposed by Article 4, Section 4, has triggered Article 1, 10, Clause 3, which reserves to this state the right of self-defense. For these reasons, I have already declared an invasion under Article 1, 10, Clause 3, to invoke Texas's constitutional authority to defend and protect itself. The authority is the supreme law of the land and supersedes any federal statutes to the contrary. The Texas National Guard, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and other Texas personnel are acting on that authority, as well as state law, to secure the Texas border. So to me, it definitely seems like a very, very different tone than what we've heard over the past, a couple of years. When did these mass migrations start happening? It was after, I guess, Biden was allegedly elected.
Almost seems like almost as soon as as the transfer of power happened. Nice.
It's absolutely amazing. But so we're going to segue here into this next piece right here. It's kind of interesting because on this, what you're looking at right here, there's actually
that one guy. Yeah.
yeah, this
He was
is
on the watch list, huh?
yeah. This is drawn like a lot of eyes. Are we able to play it, Steve? The video. There we go.
Yep.
If you are smart enough, you will know who I am. But you are really not smart enough to know who I am. But soon you're gonna know who I am. Very easy.
Wow, very easy. The entitlement. The entitlement.
No, believe me, I'm much better
Soon
than
you're gonna
that.
know who
The
I am.
entitlement, guys.
He's-
Wow.
This person seems very, very upset. Not too happy. But so
That is ominous.
yeah, man. And
You know, can just play it one more time. See if people get it.
This is just one person of them. Like how many of all the millions? How many others are just like
oh
this?
yeah, exactly.
Are coming through.
If you are smart enough, you will know who I am. But you are really not smart enough to know who I am. But soon you're gonna know who I am. Very easy.
Wow, very easy. The entitlement. The entitlement.
No, believe me, I'm much better than that.
The entitlement, guys.
You
Wow.
will see soon.
So, for anybody who's not in the loop, who is this guy?
At first, a lot of people were asking the exact same question. If you can scroll up a little bit, I guess somebody did a little bit of digging, and it's not 100% confirmed yet, but it certainly looks like the guy on the right looks like the name is Mohsen Samadov, leads the Azerbaijan Islamic Party. They have close ties to Hezbollah. He was jailed for 12 years on charges of attempts to organize terror attacks and to overthrow the government. He was released a few days ago.
2023.
Oh, sorry. Misread
so
that
last
year.
year.
Sorry, last year. So January 19, 2023.
He just made his way over.
Yeah, it looks like he's back unhindered.
Quick
You know,
question.
he's a Democrat
Is it
Party.
me, or was the accent not Mexican at all?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Right?
no.
He was not a Latino.
You were no Latino, güey.
Well, it depends on he's identifying. Maybe he is identifying as a Latino.
/S.
I mean, who are you to say what he is?
I think he. Well,
It doesn't matter if he
he knows
sounds.
exactly who
No,
he
he
is.
had a burrito in his hand. No, I'm pretty sure he had one.
Was
You
it one
guys
of
can look at the
the
video.
Joe Biden's, Dr. Joe Biden's
Dr. Joe
breakfast
Biden's
burritos?
breakfast tacos.
Oh, breakfast taco. Right.
One of those very diverse breakfast tacos from the Middle East.
No, but I guess he started saying that when they offered him a sandwich.
So you will know who I am.
And so you want to know who I am.
Wow, all that for a sandwich.
All that for a sandwich, bros.
Uh-oh.
Just because the sandwich didn't have a mustard, right?
No, they didn't.
Or
They didn't have any hummus.
Oh, that's what I was.
Anyway, I thought we would cover this
It
because
didn't have any hummus.
Mustard is-
It had some Hamas.
No, no. No, he was offended because it had mustard, the condiment of the Jewish.
Is it?
That's what threw it off. Yeah.
I mean, they put it on all their stuff.
How do you know?
It's like a classic thing of the.
But you can't make
Hash
assumptions.
browns, they had their.
You can't make assumptions.
They call latkes. It's basically hash browns.
I don't know. Oh yeah, no,
But yeah, they eat it with mustard. I'm like, yeah.
But anyway, I thought we would cover this because there's a ton of people who are concerned about this. They have no idea who this guy is, and a lot of people were wondering, well, what the heck does that mean? That we're gonna find out. Just absolutely amazing that we
Very
have.
soon. How soon is soon?
Yeah.
It depends on what the meaning of is.
This guy has a history, apparently, according to this post. Like I said, this is not 100% confirmed, but I mean, I don't know about you three, but to me, it certainly looks like the same person. And even, I think he's even wearing the same glasses.
I think it looks like it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
He looks like he stopped at Lens Crafters real quick before
That photo.
crossing over. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a little disheveled right there. But obviously, he just crossed.
But can you imagine a MAGA guy saying, "Soon you will find out who I am."
That'd be all over the media.
They'd be
He'd get swatted in a
FBI's and
moment.
Whatever, they'd be all insurrectionists, right? Like
He'll
right
be on
away.
the FBI watch, like.
He'd be on the watch list. He'd probably
20 years.
Guantanamo.
20 years
This
just
guy's
for
over
saying
here.
that.
They're going to G-Bay.
This guy probably got his gift card at the border as a cell phone.
Just
His
make it
little
sure,
Hamas app to find locations easier.
make it clear to the audience that you're not saying that.
Oh, so it's backslash.
/S.
Slash S.
Slash S.
Why you got a backslash it? No one uses backslash. Unless you're like a coder.
Maybe I'm a coder.
Or maybe a gamer. Gamers use a lot, like, to do their little emojis, like the emoticons and all that.
You've never gamed in your life.
The old Mario Brothers.
Yeah, that's how you get the.
With the two buttons. When it was just left and right, now I get confused. Forward, backward, left, right, angles.
Ruben's up from the era where they had, like, the ball on the stick,
Like
the ball and stick where you had to, like, launch the ball up and catch it in the little basket,
Yeah,
He would do the
And then from there, you graduated to, like, Tetris, or what was it called? Oh, Atari. You had Atari, too.
Atari.
Some Pong.
Cartridges and Pong.
I was lucky I grew up during the original Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's all about the super here, man. It's all about the super with me.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
and you know what? Even if it's not him, man, that's not the point.
Oh, there's a ton of these, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm sure this isn't, like, the one guy. out
No.
of the
I
millions.
mean, but you know how you said that it's not confirmed if this guy on the left is the guy on the right.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's not him, I mean, those words. I mean, unless you're not very smart, like he said, you don't know what that means.
Yeah,
That sounds like a threat. I mean, anybody that comes over here soon, you will find out.
I would 100% agree with that.
And what a coincidence! It's like this year, this year, and this suddenly happens. Like they catch a guy. Well, they didn't even catch him. They were just like he's being filmed, and he feels so comfortable, so
Entitled, like
so
that
sure,
other guy
yeah,
said,
so entitled, so sure that he's not gonna get any kind of backlash.
You know, Pelosi
Not
will
even
probably
hiding
give
it.
this guy
Is that what you mean?
the
Like,
Medal
he's
of
not hiding
Freedom
it?
Award. These are the guys that earn awards in the Democratic Party.
Peace awards for blowing up kids. Anyway,
And
But,
then,
but there's another point. Like looking at the picture here, he looks absolutely clean for having trekked miles and miles and
that's true,
miles
too.
through desert,
clean shaved.
clean shaved.
Or, I mean, clean trim. Sorry, clean trim.
yeah, trim of the hair.
He looks
The
clean.
beard, too.
Oh yeah, I would say so too.
Like I would walk.
Compared to Steve, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And you don't cross shit.
No, but seriously,
What's your
speaking,
excuse?
I used to. I had the great experience of doing pilgrimages, like walking 300 kilometers.
Oh yeah.
Like takes me
And the snow and all that.
through
So-
and
so-
rain, and
So have you.
I tried my
Not
darkest.
300 kilometers. I don't go to that pilgrimage.
That's very clean. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I tried my darndest to be spick span, during that pilgrimage, and no.
He looks like he just used a astringent pad. Look at it, not a modicum of oil or dirt on his face.
Nothing.
And like I think a lot of the people don't even realize that these guys are being flown over from other countries like to Mexico, and once they're in Mexico, these guys are being bussed up from the border, from the south border to the north border. These guys aren't doing 1,000-mile treks and stuff. It's just
That was your pilgrimage on a bus.
I went to the old guy pilgrimage
The old people. El bien vivir.
with my Roscoe scooter and all that.
and
So, anyways, guys, I don't know. Maybe his surprise is that he's coming here with a cure for a bad disease, or maybe
Yeah,
he's
you know
got more ballots for Biden that were
some different breakfast tacos.
he's bringing some more ballots
Some
for
more
the
variations.
for this
Yeah.
November. I don't know. Maybe that's the
maybe he's gonna open the next famous gyro, man.
No, I
Dude, I'd be down for one of those actually.
A gyro? I think like,
Hopefully this guy changes his ways, because if he does, I might visit.
you will know who I am. I will be opening up a famous Dave's.
The best gyro.
The best gyro.
The best gyros in El Paso.
No, watch it. Just do like a chain.
And we're talking.
I will make the biggest
guy,
McDonald's.
dude. He's gonna make all these chains and that we're gonna be going to, and
Hey, redemption is a thing. You can screw up, but you can change your ways. It's never too late.
That's right. Turn to Christ.
in my
yikes.
country, good things sound like
Slash
at the
true.
beginning, right?
Slash two.
This is true. True. That's a fact. Turn to Christ.
So, anyways,
That is
maybe
right.
they can comment. Is it him or is it somebody else?
Yeah,
To
guys.
me, it looks like him.
What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
We're Americans, so he's not guilty until he's innocent until proven guilty.
Unless you're a MAGA guy, you're guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Let's be the Americans here, guys.
I think it's time to maybe summon Maury Povich and figure things out.
Oh, lie detector tests.
Yeah, that detector.
Maury.
You are the guy.
You are that one guy.
You are Mosimo Samohov.
And like I said one more time,
Azerbaijan.
we don't know if this is like the guy, but like Ruben said, this whole situation about you're gonna find out who.
I mean, yeah. How else can you take it? If not a threat?
It's like when you're in elementary school. Remember that kid that would go, and then you'd be afraid.
No
You'd
te
be
la
hoping
vas-
your mom would be picking your ass up.
No te la vas a acabar, chiquitito.
I remember.
Te espero afuera.
Mess with you.
Te cantan un tiro. I believe that's the technical term.
What would his term be?
Huh?
How would he say te cantan un tiro in
Allahu Akbar!
in Azerbaijan?
Oh.
So
Oops. Slash S.
So
anyways, I do want to know what this big surprise is. I mean,
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just itching.
What is he planning? What does he want to do with us?
I'm sure whatever.
You
it
know
is,
what I
it's
would
good.
like? For you to stop slamming on the table.
Well, whatever it is, I don't care what you like. Whatever it is, it's gonna be a blast. I'm pretty sure. No, all right.
That's funny and scary at the same time.
I didn't mean it to be funny.
No,
Shit.
that
I
is-
mean, like, hope it's a blast.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
maybe he's an artist. He's gonna present us an explosion of colors.
Oh shoot! Yeah. You never know.
You
Or an
never
explosion of flavors,
Of
dude.
flavors. I was
the
about.
gyros, yeah.
Whatever it is, it's about to. It's bound.
All those
To be a
clocks
bang.
in his partner's backpack are just to time the gyros to the perfect cooking time.
Probably.
That's it.
But
Portable oven.
Can you guys believe that Abbott has the gall
To keep guys like this away from
to
here,
keep
Abbott,
these
you're
guys away from us, man? He's
These
an
starving
absolute
artists.
a-hole.
starving.
Artists.
Look at him.
People sure of themselves
They're,
with
they're
absolute
just trying to
confidence.
rearrange our landscape and make it better, right?
With the greatest surprises in store for us, man. Good thing that the Supreme Court comes by and say no.
Oh yeah. So this is another one. This is actually from the Texas Tribune.
Yikes.
So on this one, just like a little bit of a background in case you weren't aware, which I'm pretty sure the majority of people have been following this, but so Texas decided to go ahead and put up their own fencing, and it actually looks pretty rigid. I saw like a few videos where it actually did deter people like from crossing over. They weren't able to get through, you know. And so what you're looking at right here, it's U.S. Supreme Court says Texas can't block federal agents from the border, and essentially what they're saying is we're not, we can't stop Border Patrol folks, federal agents, like from being able to access that area, you know, back and forth. So I think, from what I understand, they started actually like trying to tear some of that down. But Texas pretty much just redoubled their efforts and like added some additional fencing on there, you know, a bunch of wire, and they reinforced the whole thing, I think.
So we put wire for the illegal immigrants and wire for the feds?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Why are we gonna start asking feds for papers?
Pretty much.
So they don't want us to ensure that immigrants are able to go through the proper ports where it's safe, where they could be accounted for, where there's
Attended.
presence of officials and all that.
I love that you brought that up because the argument is, I think there was like some people that drowned, and they say, oh, well, if you guys have fence and wire up, nobody's gonna be able to like get over there and help save those people. But that's the whole point, guys. Like, you're not supposed to be crossing those dangerous waters. There's ports of entry that you're supposed to come through legally, you know. And so like this whole argument about they're restricting the access like to help out the migrants and all that. Well, guys, you guys are crossing a very, very dangerous river. You know, it's the Rio Grande. You know, it's it literally means big river. You know, but
Chunky, girthy river.
it's like we don't want that to happen. I mean, obviously, we definitely don't want people to be injured, but I mean,
Well, no.
it's not the smartest idea to be going through a dangerous crossing like that. You know, and this is the funny thing too is all of a sudden it's a danger. It's posing a hazard to a lot of these migrants because nobody can go over there like to do a rescue. But the funny thing is there's a ton of deaths that happen even before they get to the river itself, you know. Unfortunately, we have, like I said, a ton of child trafficking going on, drug smuggling, and people are actually dying on the journey over here like way, way, way before they get to the Rio Grande River. So I really don't believe this whole argument about we're doing it for the immigrants.
No, of course not. It's to change the census.
No, pretty much.
That's the deal.
And that's another thing too, dude. Like I think there's been millions of crossings, right? And from what I saw, I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think there's like a 3 million case backlog. How long would it even take to get through a 3 million case backlog of immigrants? And like to me, I just have a feeling that it's gonna be so bad that we're gonna have a whole Dream Act Part 2. They're gonna be like, oh guys, there's no way we can get through all these logs, and it would be
Amnesty.
Yeah, and it would be detrimental to all these people who are now having kids here in the United States to kick them back. So we need to give everybody, we need to legalize everybody as a citizen, you know? I feel like that's exactly where this is headed.
Didn't Reagan do that?
But it's just for the promise. They're not going to go through with it.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, they already did it a few years back with Obama, no?
I don't think it. I don't know.
Did that fly?
Oh.
Yeah, like legalize everybody, but then we'll close it off. We'll close off the border.
I think that's what it's gonna be, and they're just gonna then the border never gets closed. Then in another 10 years, we're gonna have the exact same situation.
And then we get another situation with Obama. Like, oh no, we have another influx.
Come on, folks.
Dreamers again.
In any case, according to the stats that Abbott presented on his document, it's 6 million.
Oh, 6 million. All
In the
right.
past 3 years,
In 3 years.
and it's more than the population of 33 different states in the country.
But they spread them out.
No, but that's yeah. They spread them out into the Republican states too.
Like all of them, we just like
Send them
in
to
the middle of
Texas,
nowhere,
Florida.
middle America,
And it's crazy.
just like plop them in there.
Not only that, but they don't have anywhere to house them anymore. And so the latest video that I saw, I think it was Boston Airport, one of those airports.
Oh yeah, Boston's getting flooded.
But now, like, all the migrants are being housed inside the airport. Like, it's jam-packed of people, like, sleeping in there.
No, you're right. Yeah, I did see that as well on X.
It's getting really ridiculous. But anyway, I don't know. Let's
move
on to something a little bit.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
Let's move on to
Let's
some
just hope that
memes.
surprise
Let's-
is a good surprise. That's all I want to say before we move on.
All right, so yeah, we'll start off since it's right on point with what we're talking about right now. Let's look at this meme for everybody. All right, see what you guys think.
Thank you, Steve.
You've seen Lord of the memes. You've seen Lord of the Rings, right?
Nah, dude.
No, you haven't seen any of them.
I've seen it, yeah.
Well, you've read the books, right?
I tried the very first one was about 15 years ago, no? And I went to a movie. I remember I went to movies and I fell asleep like within 5 minutes. I was out and I never
Yes.
attempted it.
I feel offended.
Honestly, I was super bored when I first saw it, and then I
Well,
recited like as an
you
adult.
guys at least read the books, right?
Nah,
Oh, are you kidding me, bro? I barely read these memes.
I don't read.
we read, but it's mostly like nonfiction. Like this guy knows a whole lot about economic, chemistry.
Why don't you learn something useful like
With all the
high
planets,
fantasy?
like Uranus and all that.
This guy knows a lot about astrology and economics.
No way, astronomy way.
Astronomy, I always screw that up.
You're like one of those
Theories and
Latin.
The Sagittarius.
Pull up the meme, son.
I'm not your freaking son.
It's
You know that movie?
No.
The Held Up, the movie I like.
But it loses all context now.
Sire, the orcs are here. What are orcs?
Oh, they're the bad guys. They're they're monsters.
Oh,
Monstrous.
Yeah, Gandalf.
They're walking all over the borders.
They're a monstrous army for the main antagonist of the
Yes,
story.
exactly.
kind of like the Fallen Watchers or what?
Yeah, but Gandalf's response.
All right, let's see.
The orcs are here. Well, don't be racist. Let them in.
Of course, that's what the Democrats.
You gotta be,
What are you being
You
racist?
gotta be inclusive. Even let them in. Even if they have surprises, let them in. Let's see what the
Look,
surprise
those
is.
swords are obviously for filleting meat.
They're gonna cut down all the hedges for all the garden work, right?
Like, hey, what are the swords for? Are you gonna be helping us at the butchery? It's for man flesh. No, we have another one here. You guys heard DeSantis, he bowed out after the New Hampshire.
And he endorsed Trump, I think.
endorsed Trump.
He actually had the grace. He wasn't a sore loser.
So we have here Gimli saying
Dwarf.
Gimli the dwarf, which is funny. That's actually double funny because DeSantis, you know how he was like kind of
Wasn't he wearing still?
Yeah, that's-
shoes.
like
Or, I mean, not
Allegedly.
like lifts or something.
yeah, he was wearing lifts. It was never like confirmed, but come on. But they have him here depicted as a dwarf with a hat. I never thought I'd
Oh,
die.
dude, I hadn't connected those two dots.
I never thought I'd die fighting side by side with an elf. He's talking to the MAGA, and the MAGA guy. Being Trump, you know, he turns around and he says, "Okay, no, it's fine. You can come in. What about side by side with a friend? Let's be friends again, Ron. I could do that."
So the middle guy and the
That's not
The-
Eminem. That's not.
They got like
top guy and the bottom guy are the same people, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't watch these things. I thought the good guy in the middle was Eminem.
No, it's oh my gosh, Legolas. Oh my gosh,
Legless.
Legolas.
Oh. All right.
He's of the woodland realm. He's an elf.
Isn't that the realm you're from?
Which, by the way, is it PC to still call him Gimli a dwarf? Or not?
Well, that's
that's
literally
about
his race.
fantasy, man.
That's literally his race. A dwarf.
Oh, okay.
He's not like
Was he assigned that or?
he was assigned dwarf at birth.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. In their cases, if you're born with a beard, then yeah, there's no doubt.
Okay.
Oh, there's actually a joke in the movie where he says that people have that misconception about dwarves that they just spring out of the ground because there's no dwarf women. It's like, of course there's dwarf women. And one of the main characters, Aragorn, he turns around and goes, "It's the beards." Apparently, even the dwarf women have beards.
Oh wow. Well, like the women now have beards too.
Like the women now. Yikes.
So it's.
Let's move on to the next meme. Oh,
Oh, that's
not
cool. Oh, I
again,
like this
Hunter.
one.
So we have here Hunter. He's seen it at the courthouse trying to weigh crack
Oh, wow.
on Lady Justice's scales.
The scales probably broke. Like this.
Kraken, Parmesan
Is that
cheese.
Is that cheese? I was gonna say. I think that's cheese.
It's a mixture of both.
Where?
Yeah, because Hunter wouldn't smoke crack. He eats a lot of cheese.
So much for the cheese. But then again, no one will know where it came from.
Oh yeah.
No, of course not.
They can figure out who you called or text 7 years, 2 months, and 2 days ago, but they can't figure out where crack. The most secure. Well, you figure it'd be very secure at the White House, right?
Yeah,
But
but
apparently, you can. This clown can get crack.
we had an Epstein situation. All the cameras, they're just like, I don't know, they busted.
He just died.
And how about the Democrats? How unique they are. How everything they do.
No, they're not unique. They're very diverse.
They're very
Diverse.
diverse. Yes.
I used to
of
know a
course.
girl named Unique.
Unique?
Yeah.
I was gonna make a comment, but I don't want to say it.
Yeah, she was.
You okay?
Yeah, she was. I know what you're saying. She was.
Well, in any case, meme. The difference between Navalny and Trump is about 10,000 miles in a few years.
Who's that?
Putin using.
While the Democrats,
Ah, I see.
They're taking the Putin's their teacher on how to go after the opposition.
Pretty much.
It's
Like-
funny how they say Putin's this, Putin that, and then
They use his
these
tactics.
guys are trying to imprison their people. You go over there and protest, and you're an insurrectionist. You don't believe Biden actually won, and you believe the big lie. That's what they do.
how about that Catholic dad?
Oh yeah.
That
what?
Catholic dad, he was
Yeah,
just
exactly.
praying in front of a clinic, and
Bust
someone
down
tried
his
to
door.
push. Someone tried to push his kid around. He's like, "Hell no, you don't mess with my kid."
As any good father would.
And they got him in jail.
And they got what?
They put him in jail.
Oh wow.
No, now he's out and he's suing the feds.
Good on him.
He's probably an
That's
insurrectionist.
He's an insurrectionist as well.
But you know, the BLM people were burning down towns, breaking buildings, getting free TVs and all that. That was their right
But
to.
it was
assemble.
not over $1,000.
Next meme. Mostly peaceful memes. Oh, have you guys heard about the Zyn? You know, those little
I know very little. I don't know if you want to explain it, man.
the little nicotine pouches. It's like to help people stop smoking. Well, apparently a lot of Dems, they want to ban it, or they just want to they want to just run it into the ground. Zyn, ZYN, so
Thank you.
ZYN, and because okay, I will concede that maybe it's a bunch of chemicals, and maybe kids use it, and it's kind of like a gateway to cigarettes or something like that, something to that effect. It gets kids addicted to nicotine. Maybe, I am willing to concede that, sure. But what makes it extra funny is that they're really hard on getting rid of it. And of course, what does the GOP do? The representatives? You can't take away our Zins. So that we started Zin. What was it called?
Is it insurrection or something?
Zins.
No, it's-
Oh, Thomas
This is-
Jefferson.
So
Thomas
this-
Jefferson.
This is our 1776 moment.
Jefferson. Oh, okay, I get it. But see, like this is dangerous, but the castration chemicals are cool, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Puberty blockers, go ahead and shove
Fen-
it down.
Yeah,
kids' throats.
fentanyl.
We're good with fentanyl. We're good with puberty blockers, but the Zyn, we got to eliminate it.
Maybe we should stick Hunter full of those patches. Maybe he'll stop taking crack to the White House, right?
But this is why it's funny, because it's just so ridiculous how gung ho Democrats are to just get rid of this stuff. Which, you know, like I said, maybe they're onto something. But isn't there more
Well-
pressing matters?
Leftists in a nutshell.
Leftists in a nutshell.
Yeah, we have this classic Homer meme.
So we have this classic Homer meme, you know, where he just disappears into his hedge, like just sliding backwards.
And then
Whatever.
comes back out.
And he comes back out. But the thing is that it says there, sanctuary city welcome all. Like which ones? Who can name a few?
Can you list some of these sanctuary cities?
New York, for one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Chicago?
Residential areas like Martha's Vineyard.
No, not definitely not Martha's Vineyard. You end up there, you're gonna end up at the military base, right? The local military
Yeah,
base.
yeah.
No, well, actually, when it first started a while back in Martha's Vineyard, they were all very welcoming, and then after the second day, they
were
wanted.
like, "Okay,
they're
that's
like,
enough."
okay, guys, you spent 2 days here, and then they wanted. They actually did send them to a military base, right?
Yeah.
Because at first they were all welcoming, but the welcome only lasted 2 days. Not even the.
These millionaires didn't have the resources, but El Paso does.
Of course.
It's because they must have noticed that they weren't the new workers.
Ah.
Wait, these aren't the color I ordered.
You're not our usual hedge trimmer.
So that's why they come out with the sign, no vacancy. Get them out of here.
What was that Osborne chick that said that? Like,
How you gonna
about
let all these
that-
Latino guys? Who's gonna clean your?
Oh, Sharon Osbourne?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon.
Oh, wait, Sharon? Or
No, Sharon is the
daughter.
mom.
The daughter.
God.
I don't know the name of the kids.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't remember her name.
Who's gonna clean your toilets, Donald Trump?
I know she's so. You know, they claim other people are the racists, but they're the girl is so stupid, man.
You make it so easy.
Yeah.
Too easy. Too easy. So what we're trying to get is that they're basically not understanding what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going through with all the consequences, right?
No,
Yeah, you don't get to the logical conclusion. It's just like, what's cool in the moment?
So
What's rad?
what about all those diversity, equity, and inclusion hires in our airports, our air forces, and our aircrafts?
You've seen that, right?
No,
See
yeah.
that? So
We have here a perfect representation of what that leads to. Like, sure, if you hire the best possible, maybe you'll get a diversity person, either minority or some kind of sexual deviance or something like that.
Sexual what?
Deviance. They might be peppered in there, but if the point is to fill up half with some kind of minority or oppressed people, like the left claims they are, you're not gonna get a very good quality, because the point is not to get the best and then maybe as a happy consequence you get somebody that's diverse. No. The first thing is diversity, and then maybe if they're good. So here's like a little meme, a little depiction of what that may lead to.
Yo. Dude, I hadn't seen this. Wow.
Okay, so obviously it's a bit of an exaggeration. It is a meme, obviously.
Yeah.
But
At first, I thought that the turbine that was on fire, that looked kind of real. I thought that was like an actual.
Well, I think that
video.
did happen a couple. I don't know why it happened or who was flying it or if it was one of these culturally diverse things.
That's how I was shocked. That one looks legit. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
maybe it wasn't caused by that. That's not the point.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
point is, what is the priority here? What is the hiring priority?
Oh my gosh, Rob Schneider has like a bit on this, and
Oh,
it's
he does?
hilarious. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but he's like, "You're hiring based on diversity," and then like the audience, like there's a couple people in the audience that are like cheering, "Yeah, yeah," and it's just like, "You're not gonna look for the best pilots, the ones with all the experience." Oh my gosh, I love it, dude. I think I saw it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. This is the logical conclusion of what you're gonna end up with sooner or later. Let's keep going. Take it away, Angel.
Spot on. LGBTs, can you believe they used to electroshock gay men to make them straight? Injects 9-year-old boy with hormones so he'll grow boobs.
Ruben,
Dang.
what do you got to say about that?
Nah, you guys go for it. I'm just trying to figure out what this means.
No, they're saying like, oh, they used to electroshock people like back in the day to make them
How
straight.
harmful, how dangerous, how unbelievably irresponsible of people.
But now they're perfectly okay with packing them with like
Your
chemicals,
hormones.
the puberty blockers.
Puberty blockers and then hormones.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a disconnect, don't you think? Come on, guys. Use
One
your
of my
brain.
good friends once told me, Ruben, you don't know what you don't know.
Solid point.
So, I don't know about this right now. Electroshock gay men to make. I saw a lot of people when I used to be young, and I would go to the clubs and stuff. A lot of people got electroshocked when they were drunk by the guys on the street that would pay like $2. And
With the battery,
you know, like,
the car battery.
You could handle it. That's about the only electroshock therapy I saw. Drunk guys trying to prove how
Tough
strong
they are.
Yeah.
I've never actually done that. Have you done that?
No, I've never done it.
No.
You know what's
you
funny?
probably
I-
needed a couple of currents through you, man. I don't know.
A couple what?
A couple of currents through you.
For what?
Knock some of that.
For what?
Knock some of that sludge loose.
So, anyways, what was funny at Peter Piper, they have something similar for the kids, but it's not shock therapy. It like vibrates really hard. So I guess they're training them for when they start clubbing in Mexico. You haven't seen that one? Kids, you haven't done a Peter Piper?
Nobody got
I went to
arrested.
the other day. There was a lot of kids holding on to the thing, but and I was like, "What is it? What I think it is?" But no, it's just It just shakes really weird, I guess. But anyways, yeah, I've seen electroshock therapy like at 3 a.m. after leaving the.
I don't think that's the same
nightclubs in
thing.
Mexico. You never saw that?
I've seen, but I've never actually participated. You remember, what was it? Requiem for a Dream?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, about the drug addiction.
I haven't.
Who?
It's about drug addiction.
Okay, no, I thought it was a movie. So I
Yeah,
guess-
yeah, it is. It's a
Oh,
movie
yeah.
about drug addiction, and it's like really sad. It's messed up, and there's a scene where they electroshock somebody who's like mentally ill because I guess doing drugs it just like knocked the screw loose. That's what that's the claim. They used to do that, and maybe they did. I don't know. Probably they did. Who's they? I mean,
They?
brain
Sirs.
doctors.
You mean the medical professionals who
Medical
done
professional.
a whole bunch of studies?
No,
All
yeah.
the studies.
Oh, yeah, all the studies, all the science.
But okay, yeah, maybe that wasn't like the best route to take.
I've heard of it before. Like I heard that they use it like with people who had like neurodegenerative diseases or like some sort of a.
Did it ever work?
schizophrenia. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I've seen like the documentaries on that, but I've never been clubbing in Mexico, so I can't relate to it, Ruben.
This is a lot of fun. You guys missed out on that.
Yeah,
It was-
maybe.
Those shocks were very fun.
No, I never did that, but I enjoyed watching other people get electroshocked.
Oh, then. So,
it wasn't knocking them straight though. It was knocking them, I guess, soberly. I don't know.
okay, let's change a little
Let's
bit the
move on
perspective.
to bigger and
okay?
better things.
Let's change the perspective. Instead of like just focusing entirely in our perspective and our sense of humor, let's go see what they have in store for us.
The other
As in
side?
The other side.
Lefty memes?
Let's do it.
Let's do a lefty beam.
Because I heard that they can meme.
Yeah, supposedly.
Let's see if it's true.
Let's see. Here's a meme. Let's just look at it raw. Just click on it. Yeah, let's see. So we have here obviously a depiction of a right winger, which is weird, saying being queer isn't revolutionary. And then of course you have the queer person at the bottom
Straight.
wearing a mask and makeup.
Straight out of anime or some manga. Something
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That. So-
Some manga. Saying, queer people are all those who relate differently to the division of reproductive labor assigned to them by patriarchy. Like, okay,
Go for it.
that's great.
Go for it.
Okay.
Continue.
Because, oh yeah, we're not done. Because of the different relations, queer people are inherently subversive to the class system as a whole and constitute the revolutionary class under patriarchy.
Dude.
It's
Wow.
one of those things where you
That
almost
is
need to
scalding.
be an attorney to see what the hell they're talking about. No?
Well, I think you're a bit of an exception on that department. Hey, you guys know what a meme is supposed to do, huh? It's supposed to be simple, sometimes shocking, but just like, boom, point out a truth in the most ridiculous way possible,
Yeah.
so you can laugh at it and make you think. That's what meme is. That's what meme culture is. This is not a meme. This is some kind of weird.
I don't know, dude.
Evangelization,
This
I don't
one's
know.
just dumb.
It is exactly.
Yeah.
That's the point. The left can't meme. You know why? They take themselves a little too seriously.
Most of them. Some of them.
I would say pretty much all of them.
Slash S.
Slash S. Yeah,
It's because they're NPCs, brother. It's
exactly. They need some magnesium and omega 3s.
Vitamin D, magnesium.
I think they get enough vitamin D. No, we've already done that joke. Never mind.
What'd you? No.
Jesus.
Magnesium, vitamin D.
Oh my God.
What is it?
Omega 3s.
Omega 3s.
The vitamin D. Anyway.
It's
So
not
this one-
joke,
this
man.
one-
All those minerals are super
You
important.
need them to work together right here.
Oh my God.
They work
I'm giving you
synergistically.
advice, dude.
It's like pulling teeth.
Next one.
Next meet. Oh my God. This
Another
is one of my
leftover one.
favorites.
This
Did you
one is
know
good.
it's wrong to buy a person, right?
You can't.
You just can't buy a person, right?
Well, you don't know the guys at the bottom bought the baby, or maybe it was subsidized, so maybe it's.
You know who that is?
Ooh. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Buttigieg.
Oh, the one that took maternity leave because he birthed. Or
He had to chest feed. For like, what, 3 months or something?
Dude, the ridiculousness of them taking a photo at the hospital, dude. Like this.
Ah, All right.
Like are they? Is it two babies? Yeah.
Yeah, they have 2 kids.
They had twins,
They had twins. They bought twins.
or they were assigned twins.
They were assigned twins.
So
at birth.
They were assigned birth. Those two.
Oh my god. Anyway, so this meme is actually a right winger meme, making fun of a left guy, a lefty, saying like you can't. Like, obviously, slavery is bad. Slavery is bad, guys. Right? Slavery is bad. Nobody thinks slavery is good. Not him?
Indentured servitude.
That's what I was about to say from the biblical standpoint. I mean, you went into servitude when you owed a great debt, right? And once you paid off your debt, they would let you go.
Yeah, but I mean, but slavery is wrong. I mean,
Yeah. Come on.
I'm not talking about slavery from the few hundred years ago. I'm
Yeah,
talking
come
about
on,
like,
But
biblical, like, really
take
long
into
time.
account the $100,000 that we
Already owe.
already
Like,
know just
out
by
the-
existing.
Out the womb.
Yeah.
Hey, tell them about what, or I'm not gonna say names or whatever, but about what I told you happened yesterday. You don't want to talk about that?
Which one? Real quick.
About the government-funded financial literacy training.
No,
So-
we have a
A friend that
friend
might
of ours,
eventually watch this, and it's not her. It's just
It's the organization that
It's-
she is under.
it's just the irony of this.
Yeah, government-funded organization giving away free classes. Free classes, right?
Free classes on financial literacy.
By
And I
a
was like, maybe
government-funded-
the government should take that class. I laughed at it, and it was like a real life meme. Like
No, it really is.
wasn't like I was like, I thought I was in the on the Matrix. Like, I was
Matrix.
like, am I really reading this? Government funded financial literacy
class.
class. And I was like, man, we should enroll the government in its own class.
A couple of
That was just weird. I mean,
Maybe they'll be able to balance the checkbook and reduce that
you
national
figure someone
debt
that
and
has amassed all this debt shouldn't be giving
advice.
financial literacy
No one should give anyone advice ever.
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 I mean, studies show you shouldn't give advice.
That's according to the studies. That gets you in trouble with YouTube.
No, but seriously, the puberty blockers are really bad for you.
But guys, do you guys see I have a hard time, I was thinking about it last night, like that, just the irony of it, like
You couldn't sleep.
it's almost sarcastic, it's almost like an SNL skit. You know what I
You
mean?
should have taken a picture and.
I have it in my car.
Well, there you go. Take a picture and make a meme out of it.
We'll do it next time.
Which, by the way, oh, sorry, were you going to say something, Steve?
No, I'm just saying. So it is a good idea to use taxpayer money to pay the security of other borders, right?
Oh, yeah, but not ours.
Not ours.
Yeah.
But it's not only that. Use money that we don't even have.
Yeah.
Not even that our grandchildren is going to
What are you
generate.
complaining about? Inflation is an all-time low. Haven't you gone to the store lately?
Everything.
How cheap everything is?
According to Joe Biden, it's
No.
only gone up
According
an
to
inch.
everybody, you haven't been to the store, dude?
Oh
The
yeah.
mainstream
Every time
media,
you go to the
dude.
store.
Yeah.
Dude, like seriously, you go to the store,
Stock
everything
up
is
right now.
everything is so cheap, man. I even feel kind of guilty when I buy stuff now. You know what I mean?
Dude, that slash S is so bold and like, uppercase right now.
Just put it up flashing.
Like I almost feel guilty every time I buy groceries, every time
Because
I
they
pump
end up
gas.
giving you money.
Yeah, man. I almost want to be like, I almost want to, I feel guilty. You know what I mean? Like,
You know, I had the same feeling.
Yeah.
I feel like if my paychecks are running into each other, man.
I know.
Really?
That sucks. I'm like, I'm getting paid again already.
Again?
Like what? And then you know what's weird when seriously, man. Like when Joe Biden was saying that inflation's like a all-time low. Like I think the numbers were like 10%.
Right.
I'm like, dude, they're overshooting. They're not even. Like I think it's like 0.5%. Like
It's
not
like negative
10%.
10%. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
the money supply is actually dwindling, and we're getting the value of the dollar back. It's
like
amazing.
come on, man.
He wanted to add a bit of a buffer just
Yeah,
in case.
like, but I mean, 10%. Dude, no, you didn't.
No,
know.
he literally said it's only gone up an inch.
Yeah. No, but seriously, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you guys have all experienced. You go to the store, man. Like I almost don't even need to buy stuff, but I want to buy stuff too. You know what I mean? Just
Just to use up all the money that you
Yeah.
have.
Whoa. Careful with that consumerism, bro.
I know.
Dude, honestly, like I've never saved so much in my entire life. Like I'm pretty much putting the entire paycheck into the bank nowadays.
It's funny, like yeah.
I went to Whataburger on Sunday and I spent $65. What are you talking about?
Oh, you mean they gave you back $65?
Give me back
They gave you the triple meat, triple cheeses, and they gave you $65.
But you didn't tell them that you took like your whole family with.
Oh, yeah,
You
well,
like,
I have a-
like 25 people, dude.
Well,
It's $25.
there's a
All my
problem.
kids.
There's a problem. You have a family.
$65 for 25? That's not bad, bro. It's like a dollar or something.
It was. I'm doing a moratorium on this right now. It was 3 kids meals and 3 adult meals. It was a salad, it was a burger, and it was a chicken strip. So those were the adult meals.
Freaking liar.
Guess who had the salad?
Oh, not you.
Not me. No, it was not me.
No, but anyways, yeah, dude, like the
$65
inflation,
bucks.
it's
I
just weird.
hardly ever go out to eat, dude. Like unless there's like a deal going on, like at that restaurant or whatever. But
But you kind of feel bad, no, paying so little. Like,
oh yeah. I think
like that's why I don't know, dude. It's just weird. So like, anyways, like I've seen a lot of people at the restaurants when I go out. They're tipping a lot because they're trying to get rid of their money. You know what I
their
mean?
extra cash.
Yeah.
although to be honest with you, that might be a good thing for me because like I heard the seed oils that are oxidized are super bad for your health. But that'll be a topic for another discussion.
Right. For now, let's move on to the next meal.
Oh, wait, which by the way, yes, I don't want anybody to get all confused. Slavery is bad. I just overthink stuff, and like I was thinking about the Bible where people, and this was like 2,000 years ago, by the way. This whole, it's a completely different situation. But I think, am I wrong? But back in the day, like in the biblical days, like you would go into servitude if you owed like a huge debt.
Yeah,
right?
if you hold it,
Yeah.
you go.
I guess you can argue that you're still into servitude right now. Like you're into debt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You're working, and if you pay off your debt, you're working for somebody else. So,
But I just want to clarify that because I don't want somebody out there to
those are just
think that I'm mixing that up with
technicalities.
the slavery here.
Yeah, of course.
In any case, this is starting to stink a lot of toxicity, guys. Way too toxic. We always know the
You can
conservatives,
smell
the
the
right
toxicity,
wing.
the patriarchy. What else?
It's all about the
Bigotry.
toxicity of our cities. Eating
fascism.
seeds for a pastime
Straight
activity.
Christian.
So, in any case, let's see a bit of the toxicity of the left side. Just a little bit. Just a
I do.
little
Let's hurry up so we can go spend some money.
bit. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
He's still like, oh man, I gotta go. You could just go on Amazon right now and buy a couple
cars.
Buy a few more
I
signs.
want to buy some electric cars, man.
Some
Cheap, man.
So
And then my electric bill's like $2. I want to find stuff to plug in to pay more, man. It's just, I mean, energy's so cheap. No, I mean, oh, bro, I need to.
Ruben, the horse is dead already. Stop beating it.
Sorry, guys.
So
It's now turned into a fine paste.
Well, the thing is that it's not even.
It's turned into gasoline.
Gasoline.
All right. Okay.
It's already combusted. So we have here another little meme. This is exactly how the left treats. Like there's I don't know if you guys know Tim Pool.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy. I recommend his channel. Check him out. Cool guy. He has a bunch of right wingers on because they're the only ones that show up. But here is a perfect example. He's actually more on the left side politically, and he says stuff against Biden, stuff against wokeism, all that. Just like the really far radical left stuff. And who attacks him?
Other lefties.
Yeah. The liberals. They think he's a Republican. Oh, you're a right-wing guy. Like, no, I'm not. I'm a liberal. He says that.
but the thing is that the logic to their arguments, according to this meme, is but one. But Trump. But Trump.
He did it worse. He did it better. He did it. He did it in the most wonderful way. It was the best way.
It could not have been done better by anybody, dude. Nobody.
Of course not. What did he do exactly? All the things. It was great. It was wonderful. It was bigly. It was huge.
Are the most wonderful things.
That's what people
The
say.
good things.
I'm like, don't say that. Don't say, but that's what people tell me. My Trump is not very good. I'll work on it.
I know.
I will work on it. But I got the hand motions then.
I wasn't sure if you were doing David or if you were doing David.
I thought you were trying to land an airplane on an aircraft.
No, it's because the last time I did it, I sounded like somebody told me I sounded like Fauci. I was like, oh shit.
You sounded like the science.
Well,
Like the science.
Like the
Are you
studies.
speaking science now?
well, cringe aside. Let's go to the next one.
Study show you need to move on.
So,
Let's just cut that
the
off.
morale of the story is brought to us by Mickey Mouse.
Isn't this a racist Mickey Mouse?
That's
Isn't this the
It
Mickey
was
Mouse?
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, Steamboat Willie, right?
I think he's in the public domain, or soon to be in the public domain, right?
Either he is or he's about to be. Like he says,
In any case, listen, kids. If it needs to be normalized, then it ain't normal. The more you know.
that's that's what a meme is. It's simple. That's all it is.
With the stuttering, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
All right, let's go. Being woke.
Bleach the
So-
bedroom. Huh?
God forbid that we ever take anything out of context.
Of course.
So we have to bring our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to remind us that being woke is literally what he preached his entire life.
This is actually a lefty meme.
Wow.
You know what? I'll give him points.
It's
Cutting.
concise.
It's cutting. It's concise. It's to the point.
Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna have to disagree with you guys
No.
because. Oh, go ahead.
Well,
Oh, wait, were you guys being sarcastic?
what their
Yeah,
point?
no,
They're clear and concise to what they think the point is.
Oh,
is
okay,
what
okay. Because
I'll
I was
make a
about to
correction.
say, like, back in the day, I think these guys were sacrificing babies to Moloch, which is what they're doing now. And Jesus said, "Nah, guys, we're not sacrificing any babies to Satan." You know, so I think he was
Stop making the
anti-woke.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Who's sacrificing what?
Well, back in those days, like,
No, I'm talking about now. Who's,
abortions and all that.
And
Yeah.
that's basically a more.
dude, you mean those
those
are real
club
babies?
cells.
Dude, they'll confuse people, man.
What do you mean?
There's
He's,
someone's being
he's slash
killed.
yesing right here.
That's
I
not a
mean,
baby,
the
that's a
alleged
zygote.
president is Catholic, and then one of the most up there hoes, Nancy Pelosi, she's Catholic. They would never promote killing babies, bro. What's wrong with you guys?
No, that's just a zygote.
Dude,
At most, it's a fetus.
It's only
that,
fetus.
dude, they're
It's
gonna
just a
fact check
fetus.
you, and that's like spreading false information, bro. There's
Every
no way.
life has value.
No, bro. You have to be out, no?
You have to be out and about.
And I think Jesus' dad was probably the most anti-woke in all existence.
And here's the thing. This is what really irks me. It was like, Jesus sat with the sinners and he ate with them. And but he wasn't saying, you guys are great. You guys just keep on doing what you're doing. No, it was like, stop sinning. Like, I don't condemn you. Just stop sinning. It wasn't a celebration of their pride. No, that's what we're saying. Like, Jesus was not woke. He never was. He never is. He never will be. He's the anti-wokest.
Just
But
open
wait.
the book, man. Literally, like, on almost every page.
But wait,
it's
didn't he whip a few people out of the temple?
Oh yeah, he did.
I tossed over
That's
some
that's
tables.
some right-wing extremism if I've seen it.
Hurry up, guys. I want to go buy stuff. Even though we just killed the horse. I'm gonna kill it, dude.
Last meme up on the roster.
Oh, man, we got some AIDS Skrillex back in the house.
Some what?
AIDS Skrillex?
Some classic
I
memes.
think that's what they called this guy, like, back in the day.
Oh, this is- oh,
I think, no, this guy's, like, was famous, I don't know, like 4 years ago, maybe? But he became a really popular meme.
During the Great Meme Wars.
The girl on the
Yeah,
left
the
looks
baby
really
one.
surprised about something.
Looks like she just ate something really, really good, and she's about to explain about how delicious it was.
Well, it looks like she's about to eat something.
Come on, guys.
She like she
A
ate some
big
chicken.
burger or something. Like she's opening wide, like for a triple cheeseburger. I mean, like she went to water. Like
Oh,
we
here
took
it
her to
comes.
Whataburger.
Here comes the train.
It just looks like she saw something really like
Like
at
the girl on the
Starbucks.
left is gonna order a triple burger.
She's like, yum.
The guy in the middle is just gonna drink a tea, and then the guy on the right's gonna just eat a single.
No,
Huh?
the only idea that comes to mind is those roosters, the toy roosters.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
green.
Yes, exactly. Oh my. So what does the meme say?
We voted to raise taxes on property owners, not renters. Why did our rent go up? What the heck?
It's a
Jesus.
mystery.
But you guys know that correlation is not causation, right?
Of course not. The science.
Well, studies show that what you just said is true.
There's already a study out of what he said just 2 seconds ago.
You know what's weird here in El Paso? Remember the Chihuahuas thing a while back before they came? There was a big the city was divided half and half, and the big argument for raising taxes and hotel taxes was that eventually, like this venture, whatever, was going to be so successful
Lucrative.
or lucrative that property taxes were going to start going down. And you know, and people forget, like, all these people sell you the stuff, and then they just move on. You know what I
We're
mean?
still waiting on that.
And it seems like you can ask anybody in El Paso, like, property key tax. Well, I guess it's good that taxes are up because, you know, we have a bunch of.
No,
I mean, everybody's excess. Like,
you
we gotta
have to
take money out
spend
of
all that.
circulation, so you gotta just put it back in. Man. There's too much circulation right
That's
now.
what she did.
Yeah, so yeah. So anyways, yeah.
Sorry.
So, anyways, that's my thing. Just remember El Paso, how they sold you the Chihuahuas. That it's gonna be so lucrative that eventually your taxes are just gonna go
They're
down.
gonna be dropped.
I don't know if that was on the 30, 40, 50-year plan or. And you know what you know what I was thinking at the time. I was like, if that was the case, why would their old city be willing to give up a team?
Yeah.
I mean, I would always, and don't get me wrong, man. I like baseball. I go whatever, you know. I mean,
Especially during Pride Night.
Was it like Thursday?
but I always wondered why would a moneymaker, why would a city be willing to give up their moneymakers so easily? I mean, think about it. Or do studies show that people are willing to let their moneymaker go?
For some reason, it only works in a border town. That's what the studies say.
That's what, and I mean.
Although, and we'll see, because like Ruben said, it might be a 100-year plan when we see a return.
The return will be when the people who voted that in die.
Pretty much.
That's when it kicks in.
That's when
That's when it really rev up, guys.
Your property taxes are 0 at that time, dude.
Somebody has to pay. He will pay.
It's not going to be them.
It's not gonna be. Never. Never.
Even Trump used that. He wasn't going to pay the bill, the wall. The Mexicans were going to do it.
Well, and who's paying for the hotels now?
Well, isn't that infuriating?
Well,
Like somebody who.
you're not spending every Friday of the month in the hotel? Ruben, what are you doing with all that money?
I don't know. I need to find.
I thought you were comping some of the immigrants that were.
I need to. I don't know. I gotta find somewhere to spend this money. I don't know.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you very much for sticking by and listening to us. You guys want to shout anything out?
Love you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay warm.
Take your vitamins. No advice is
No
given here at
advice.
Conserving 915.
Someone gave us the advice to not give advice.
Of course. I keep forgetting. Whoever it is that left that comment, please keep doing this.
And tell them about our mics too. So
On every video.
yeah, they are Best Buy mics.
Yeah, they are. Actually.
It's in the name, guys. It's the Best Buy.
I mean, why wouldn't we just get the best?
That's
Of
true,
course.
man. That's what the studies say, dude. Just do it.
And since we have all this money to burn, I mean, might as well get the best.
Yeah.
We're
So-
gonna get a golden mic like Rush. Remember?
But check us out on X, on Facebook, eventually at some point, and leave a comment, like, subscribe, share the show with everyone you know, especially the people you hate.
So dumb.
It's the logarithm, guys. We just need the logarithm.
I mean, clicks are clicks, man. Peace. Have a great day. God bless. We'll see you later.